Well, you guys, it's an end of an era. It had to come down to this. NetherRealm is now focusing on its next project, and after more than 2 years of supporting Mortal Kombat 11, DLC for the game, including characters, has come to an end. Hate to say it, but some are gonna say Mortal Kombat is dead. Like, I've seen it around on Twitter, on a couple of places where people are saying Mortal Kombat is dead, Mortal Kombat is dead. And pretty much now hearing this is literally the nail in the coffin. But of course, the game's not dead. I mean, you can still go online, play a couple of matches with people around the world and whatnot. Does Mortal Kombat 11 need more fine-tuning of its online infrastructure? Oh, absolutely. The online beta, crossplay beta that is still going on, I mean, are we going to hear anything more about it? Or they're just going to just leave it as is, as a beta test for something interesting later down the line with their next project? Which, who knows, it could be Injustice 3. We don't know. But yeah, man, Mortal Kombat 11 is done. We had the vanilla game, the Combat Pack 1, the Aftermath DLC, which was really good, and it's never been heard, it hasn't been heard of in a fighting game where they actually continue the storyline of the game. They give you a story, they give you characters, and of course some new updates. So that was good. And then of course, boom, you got Mortal Kombat Ultimate with Melina, Rain, and of course Rambo as the final DLC characters. And people were wondering, hey, are there going to be any more DLC characters? Combat Pack 3 maybe? Will there be one? I don't know. I mean, we got Melina finally. But yeah, man, Mortal Kombat 11 is done. No Combat Pack 3. And honestly, I felt like the game still had more potential to continue its life, its lifespan. But yeah, we got what, 2 Mortal Kombat games in the PS4 era. That's MKX and MK11. And still to this day, I still feel like I enjoy MKX a lot more than I did with MK11. Not because my main Ermac is on MKX, but MKX was just very entertaining to watch and of course play as well. It's very fast paced, and MK11 more neutral, more slow paced kind of style, and just a lot more technical and very polished. So you have 2 different tastes that you like. Both games online is still active. You'll still find people playing both of these games on either console. So by all means, go have fun and hey, create some more memories and magic. But yeah, man, Mortal Kombat is done. Moving on to another project. Of course, they're going to continue on the story with Mortal Kombat. I want to know where they're going to go from here. But it's done. Just got to come to terms it's done. And I just hope with the next Mortal Kombat game that they focus more on the longevity of the game. Because we've had, let's see, back in the PS3 era, of course, we had that travesty called MK versus DC Universe, which we won't talk about that. Then we had MK9, which was a brand new fresh start for the Mortal Kombat universe, and loved the game. That was on PS3. And then you also had Injustice. Then moving on to the PS4 era, you have MKX and then Injustice 2, and now you also have Mortal Kombat 11. Now here we are, PS5 era. What are the games gonna come out? What other games are gonna come out for the PS5? Other fighters? Possibly an Injustice 3? Who knows? Or a continuation of Mortal Kombat. Honestly, I just wish that they just stuck with just one Mortal Kombat game for a console's like life cycle, and then just DLC, like characters, more to the story. More to the story, more characters, so that way, hey, we're hooked on it for a long period of time. But yeah, now I would make the comparison to other fighters. Like, bruh, we've had what, 2 Mortal Kombat games and still only 1 Tekken game and 1 Street Fighter game, and they're still getting DLC support. They're still getting DLC support as of their online. With Tekken, Tekken is Tekken. That's all I'm gonna say. But Street Fighter, I don't play Street Fighter 5, but Tekken is Tekken. I'm gonna just leave it at that. But at least they are having DLC still coming to these games to further expand its life cycle. With Mortal Kombat, yeah, we're just gonna get what, 2 combat packs, and that's just about it. We also gave you guys another big expansion. Like, think of it as an expansion DLC to the vanilla game. So that's good. But other than that, that's it. Mortal Kombat's done. Just want to know where they're gonna go to next. Hopefully, an Injustice 3 continuing with the story because it was really good, or another Mortal Kombat game continuing with the story. Who knows? We're just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, man, Mortal Kombat 11 is done. It sucks. I do have a request. Before I close this out. Give us back the 3 bars that you had in MKX and the combo breakers, because the shit that you got in MK11 where you can roll out of a combo if they're juggling you, you can still get grabbed out of that. The defensive roll, like if you were to roll away as you're about to get up, you can still get grabbed out of that. Get rid of those. Just give us back. With MKX, that polished, just keep the mechanics in there. And another thing, do away with the whole variation system. Like, one character, their set of moves, that's it. Not all these different variations, to the point where in vanilla MKX for tournament style, you only had like a set of variation moves that you can use. Now with Aftermath and then of course Ultimate, hey, when you go to a tournament, now you can use custom variation. Like, we couldn't use custom variation before vanilla for tournaments. Now you decide to be like, all right, now you guys can use custom variation, especially in ranked online. Like, do away with it. Just give us the character's moves like you had back in MK9, the entire moveset, and that's it. Leave it as that. No, I understand the variations did create more variety to the game, but everyone's gonna go with the variation that is more effective and viable. Like, come on now. And then with custom variations, it's like people are just gonna pick the ones that they feel a lot comfortable with. I'd rather just stick with just one character, all of their moves, that's that. Case closed. But we'll see what happens with the next Mortal Kombat game, or possibly the next Injustice game. I wasn't too heavy on Injustice 1 and of course number 2, and just gonna have to wait and see what NetherRealm is gonna do next. Rumor has it possibly a Marvel, but that'd be kind of impossible to do because I think they're still under WB. So wait and see at this point. So anyway, guys, let me know in the comment section below what are your thoughts on this, and yeah, stay classy.